Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, time for Ask TFC. Got a bunch of questions come in from FormSpring, and I believe there's one from the comments on a recent video as well. So let's get right down to it. Number one, what kind of camera do you use and what do you use to edit your videos? Well, my camera, pictured here, is an EdTech V5V HD camcorder. It's about 3 years old. And while there are a number of little problems with it that tell me that it's probably not going to be working for too much longer, it's not a bad little camcorder. Got it for about $150 3 years ago, and it has definitely served its life. As for editing videos, depending on what I'm doing, usually Sony Vegas Pro 8, and sometimes I'll use wax. Sometimes I will do certain things in Blender. And then of course there is Crazy Talk 5 and Crazy Talk 6, which I also use for certain parts of video, along with occasionally using the GIMP to edit pictures and so on. Okay, question 2. How can I get lots of TNT in Minecraft? Well, okay, getting lots of TNT in Minecraft basically requires that you get lots of sand and lots of gunpowder. And in order to get gunpowder, you've got two ways. You can either spend all your time hunting creepers and shooting creepers to get the 1 or 2 gunpowder they each drop, or you can build a mob trap. Personally, I prefer the build a mob trap option because hunting creepers is a very slow way to acquire TNT, especially when you need 5 gunpowder and 4 sand for each TNT. The mob trap is definitely where to go. The one that I built, I have found to be very effective, and there is a link to a 3-part series in the description where I build such a mob trap that goes from bedrock to the maximum build height with 28 spawning floors and is producing on average about 1,500 items per hour. So have a look at that. Number 3. My girlfriend won't give me any unless I pay her. What should I do? Well, personally, I'd find another girlfriend. Really, seriously. You know, she won't do anything unless you pay her. There's a word for that, and it's not a nice one. Number 4. Are you Democrat or Republican? No. That's the short answer. The long answer is that I do not affiliate myself with any political party. And that includes the so-called independent party, because it is a party in itself. I would prefer to vote for a candidate based on their stance on the issues, their performance in the past, and what they promised to do. Not that that means anything, and so on. But voting based on party affiliation, I don't consider that to be a good idea in the least, and I won't do it. Okay, number 5. I saw on Facebook that your birthday is this month. What do you want? Well, let's see. The short answer is $1 million, and I'll go ahead and get everything I want. But since that's not going to happen, a little bit of realism here. What would I really like to have? I think a copy of After Effects with all of the plugins and so on that are most commonly used with it, and a computer that is capable of running it and Minecraft at the same time. I know, I'm asking a lot, but hey, what the heck, I'm dreaming, so why not dream big? That's about it for the moment. There's probably a half a zillion other things, you know, like Action Essentials 2. Whether I had After Effects or not, there's a zillion things in that that are useful for all kinds of videos. And a new camcorder. I desperately need a new camcorder. Number 6. Where is Tiberius T. Crane? Well, at last report, he was racing at Warp 9 towards Ryza, trying to catch the troll. Although I don't believe he refers to him as the troll. But he's trying to catch up with him there. Something to do with this big nasty antimatter weapon called Annihilator, and so on. And just for grins, the link for that whole series of chapters so far is in the description as well. And yes, I do plan to be getting back to doing more Fact Track, more chapters in that story, and get that fleshed out into a full episode eventually. Okay, number 7. Okay, Hearts on Fire asks, I wanted to make dinner, but was in a rush and boiled my own eyes for 18 hours instead. How do I give a crap about this new situation? I think a better question might be, what kind of drugs did you do? Because obviously you couldn't have boiled your own eyes for 18 hours, or you wouldn't be sitting there typing about it. I think what you ended up doing is, while you were on whatever it is you were on, you boiled 2 eggs for 18 hours, but you somehow thought they were your eyes. The long and the short of it is the eggs are ruined, because if you boil eggs for 18 hours, you're going to have a couple of egg-shaped bricks. The best advice I can think is that whatever you were taking at the time, stop. Really, seriously. Okay, I believe that's it for the questions. Certainly a good bunch of them. And for future editions of Ask TFC, rather than try to schedule them for a particular day or something like that, what I'm going to do is that now when a question comes in, I will sit down and shoot a segment recording an answer for that question. And when I get like 5 or 6 of them accumulated, then I will put that together into a video and upload it. And that way they'll happen whenever there's enough questions for them, instead of just saying it's going to be on such and such a day and then not have enough questions or have too many questions or whatever. And I think probably 5 or 6 is a good number of questions per episode, otherwise it'll start to get a little too long. Alright, that's it for today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for Watching Bad Videos So You Don't Have To, where I'll be discussing the 2011 movie Thor. Take it easy. I'm out of here.